Hey, oh boys, what up? Welcome to the 2022 Speed Format video. Hey guys, all right, I'm gonna get right into it, but fucking excited. We are, less than a month out from the Speed, so I hope everyone's starting to get warmed up and ready to rock in the fucking snow. Hopefully it gets nice. All right, so the format for this year's Speed, we have 4-person teams. Last year we did 2, so we're just the format's gonna look very similar to last year, but we're bumped up to 4-person teams. Obviously everyone should know their team. We got some really good pride going into the outfits and the gear, and you guys better bring it. All right, if you don't bring some pride and be geared up and ready to roll for this thing, I mean, invites could go out the window, so let's fucking go this year. All right, so format. We are going to be doing 2 days, Friday, Saturday, and Friday is round robin, 36 holes. So you will be playing a 9-hole match with each of your teammates. So for me, I'm with Cam, Mark, and James. So first 9 I'll play with Mark, for second 9 with James, and third 9 with Cam. And when we play as a twosome, we'll be playing 2 other competitors from other teams. We've kind of randomized it to make it fair and make sure everything's kind of even as we go throughout the day. So the 9-hole matches, the 3 9-hole matches you'll play will be worth points for each hole. So a lot like last year, each hole in the 9-hole match is worth 1 point. And if you win the match, you get a bonus point. So let's say Mark and I play a match and we win 5 holes and the opposing team wins 4. We would get 5 plus our bonus point for 6 points for that match, and the opposing team would get 4. Let's say we played and we're playing a team and we tied every single hole. Well, you get a half point for a tie. So you get a point for a win, half for a tie. So let's say we tied every hole, you get 4.5 points, and then we would tie the match, so we'd each get a half point, so it'd just be 5-5. So it's kind of interesting, so you can never kind of give up. You always got to stay in it, grind, because each point matters for your team. I think last year, let's see, James and I won round robin and we got, I think it was 20 points. So I think, let's see, if you play with the double, because everything's going to be doubled this year. So I'm guessing around 35 to 40 points will be kind of the goal for that first seed from round robin day. So we'll do those 3 9-hole matches, and then the final 9 of Friday will be a 4-person team scramble. So you're gonna get with your whole team. We're gonna do, each team's gonna do a scramble, and we'll do 1 point for birdie and 2 points for an eagle. So if you don't make birdie, you can kind of pick up. We'll just kind of keep it moving, but that'll be a fun team way to get a bonus for your point total for the day. Because the points for the day on Friday round robin, of course, will seed us into championship Saturday. So the top 2 teams from round robin day will have a bye going into Saturday's bracket play. So if you didn't get a bye, if you're not the top 2, there's 6 total teams, by the way. We have 24 total players, which is awesome to see this thing growing year by year. So there's 6 total teams, 2 will have a bye, leaving 4 left. And those teams in the first 9 of Saturday will play bracket match play, the 2 winners going on to play the 2 byes for our final 4, and the 2 losers of that game going into the loser of the Spieth game, which, if you don't know, is the fucking worst thing you can do. I think Mark and Cullen hold that great title from last year, so don't be the losers of the Spieth, guys. I mean, that is just brutal. But anyway, so once we get into bracket play, this is where the format gets really interesting, and stick with me here. So it's match play. So like last year, it was 2v2 matches. Obviously, whoever the lower score in the hole, you win the hole, and then you're 1 up or 1 down on the match. So because we have 4-person teams this year, we're gonna go 2 versus 2, start in the 2 on each team playing each other, and then the second 2 versus the second 2 playing each other. But it's all gonna be 1 match. So you might not be playing with your teammates, but we're gonna do the best score on the hole per team. So let's say, for example, me and Mark are playing together, and James and Cam are playing together, and we're playing 2 other competitors. So me and Mark play against the competitors. We go up and we make a 4 on the hole. Our competitors make a 4. And then James and Cam come in and they make a 3, and their competitors make a 4. Well, the best score between me and Mark made a 4, and the best score between Cam and James was a 3. So our score for that hole is a 3, because it's our best score. And our 2 playing competitors made a 4, so their best score for that hole is a 4. So our 3 would win that hole. We'd be 1 up after 1 because we would have won 1. So it's basically you're playing with the two, you put a score, you take the best score of your two, your two sets of two for team against the best score against the other. So everyone in the team's kind of in a match, but you will be playing as twosomes. So, and then it's just one up, one down. So you win the first hole, you're one up. Then you tied the second hole, you're still one up. Say you tie the third hole, you're still one up. Then you lose the fourth hole, now you're back to square. So like that, it's an aggregate. And obviously whoever wins that match will advance. Now here's what's gonna make this really unique for bracket play this year is we are not gonna allow the team, so let's say my team, me, Cam, Mark, and James, we don't get to just choose what pairings we want because then it could take some of the strategy out of it. So we're gonna have the opposing team pick the pairings for your team for the match. So let's say my team, me, Mark, Cam, and James are playing whoever. The opposing team's gonna pick how our pairings are for the match, and we're gonna pick how their pairings are. So then you can't just put the strongest players together and try to make a lot of birdies. It's gotta be, or you can, we'll have to figure it out. We'll see what type of strategies people come up with. So the opposing team will pick. So let's say we got match play. We'll go back to that Saturday. The first 9 is going to be those 4. The 2 winners will play the people with the bye, so we'll get our final 4. The loser of the Spieth game. And then that second 9 will be the final 4. So then we'll have 2 winners into the championship for the last round. And then that last round, we'll just have the 2 teams left kind of still in the tournament. Everyone else can kind of go out in front and play. And then with the final 4 or 5 holes, hopefully we can get everyone surrounded watching the championship match. See who's going to get that famous trophy. It's going to be my year this year, boys. I'm feeling it. I've had 7 shots at this thing, still don't have it. But, all right, so that's the format for the year. I know it's a little funky, a little different, but again, Round Robin Friday is all about accumulating points. Every hole counts. You get to play with each of your partner and then a scramble at the end. And then we'll see it into the bracket play on Saturday, and then it's straight match play championship style. 27 holes on Saturday. That's all I got, boys. Looking forward to seeing everybody. Hope everyone's well. And let's fucking go. Bring it this year. Bye.